give us a tour, Sarah.
Great. Welcome to the Agroecology Farm. We're so grateful to have you here. The farm was started about 15 years ago. It started out as a blank field, a blank canvas, so everything you see here has been installed since the fact. We started out with no utilities, no structures, and everything has been built up since. And students have been involved since the very beginning, even before the farm was here. They were very involved in the creation, the initial plans, and have continued to play an important role in the farm around us. We're underneath a pavilion that was one summer designed and built by an architecture class. Another one of my favorite student projects is right behind me. This is a native pollinator garden. In the summer, it's full of beautiful flowering crops. So let's go on into the farm. We have lots growing even outside the farm. These vines are muscadine grapes. In the fall, they'll put out grapes that we let visitors eat as they come visit here. We have Swiss chard here, spinach. We like to plant by crop family so that we can have an easier time rotating our crops through. So these are two different varieties of beets that we grow. Even cooler when they're like big fat beets. We also have some potatoes here. We were very fortunate. All of our potatoes were donated by the potato lab and the potato specialist at NC State. I always say there's a specialist, everything ag related at NC State, so we're grateful to have many partners around the university. Here we are not sending this to the dining hall. They do not want to eat grass. We grow this. This is something called cover crop. So we grow this to give our soil a boost. We try to be really good stewards of the soil out here at the farm. Here is the beginning of our herb block. Right now we have mint and lemon balm, and these will be used to send herbs to the dining halls as well as supporting our tea workshops. We have hoop houses at the farm. These are really great because they allow us to extend the season that we grow in. And to the right of the hoop houses, we have our food forest. This is again another great student project. It has many great fruits in it. Inside the fence, we do something called annual cropping. Annually, we change out which crops we're growing. There is an example of permaculture. So a very different way to grow things. Different crops are able to be harvested. Beds are curved. They aren't straight like the rows that you see inside the farm. It allows any runoff from that slope to be absorbed by the bed so it doesn't run off into the stream behind the tree line. Runoff can negatively affect stream health, so we're trying to be good stewards of our environment by doing something simple like designing the beds and shaping them in a way that helps prevent runoff. Very special to be able to grow food for all the students at NC State University. We work closely with the chefs at the dining halls to decide which vegetables and which varieties we'll be able to grow. We try to offer them specialty crops that might be harder for them to source from their other providers. And this is a way for us to be able to provide local, organic, healthy food for the students, while also being a space for students to be able to see firsthand where some of their food is coming from.
The primary goal is to teach students how to operate a market garden. It's very different than learning agriculture from like a set of PowerPoint slides sitting in a classroom, right? You're actually getting your hands dirty. Students learn about agroecological methods that they could apply to their own farms. We have classes that come out to the farm, college classes, but also a lot of K through 12s or 4-H camps or even homeschoolers or church groups that come out and get exposed to, agroecology as a concept and get to walk around and see the farm, see that carrots come from the ground and not the back of the grocery store. We have some cows that graze with the beef pasture education unit. What greater way to teach rotational grazing than like showing students out here how that operates. We've begun to form connections with the Wake Audubon Society, working to understand the birds in the area and how agricultural systems can work with nature.
The farm is a great place to foster community. I find a lot of people come out here seeking community. We do this through several different programmings that we offer. We have volunteer days 3 times a month, which is a great place to get your hands dirty, work alongside others, and strike up many great conversations. We also offer farm yoga once a month. We try to offer this as a way to help students decompress and unwind. Also a great place to come out and make friends. We also offer other workshops and different types of programming throughout the semester as well. Students have many great ideas that have turned into workshops. Through the club, work with them to offer a kimchi workshop, which is definitely a highlight of the year. We grow Napa cabbages and daikon radishes out here that are used to make kimchi, which is led by the Agroecology Club. We hire students to work on our crew every year. They are the heart and soul of the farm, and several of them major in agroecology and then get to apply some of the concepts they learn in class. Others might be generally interested in agriculture as a career or farming or other food-related careers, so they're able to work out here and contribute to the farm's upkeep while also being able to develop skills that are relevant to whatever their career paths are.
I've been a student farm crew member for the last 4 semesters. My favorite thing about the farm is the amount of new people that I get to meet, from engineers to entomologists to just local community members who want to come out here and spend time in nature. It's one of my favorite parts of being a Wolfpack member.
I think my favorite part of the farm is just the community that it builds and the opportunity to take everything that we're learning through the major program and apply it in real life and just see how it affects not only like fellow students but also ourselves and other members of the community. It's also so great to see people want to come out and help at the farm, and even if they have no experience, they want to come see what it's like, and I think that's great for getting more people into agriculture, which is really important.
It feels good to know or to have the opportunity to have an active role in an institution, especially so closely related to your major.
Especially as someone who's not an actual agroecology major and is just in the crop and soil science side of it, I think being able to go out there and see agroecology happening, something that's unique and really cool, and it's kind of broadened my perspective at least on what agriculture is and what it can be. Also, the community aspect of it really is another thing that I didn't really think about when I thought about farming, because it is a big part of it.
The events the farm hosts and the events through the Agroecology Club, that always is, I think, a really important thing for students. Like Sarah always want to collaborate with students and is open to everyone's ideas. So I think that is important for a student farm to do.
I would say what I'm most passionate about is the students, and they really make the farm the special place that it is, and it's really amazing to see all of their brilliance manifest into a beautiful space like this.
Them being able to think and explore independently and to take on projects and to show initiative, and these small changes, they can make a difference in our food system. And then they'll leave here and go out to the world and hopefully amplify it even more. And also, if you're interested in understanding food system sustainability or understanding agriculture as a whole big interconnected cycle, consider taking agroecology in the Department of Crop and Soil Sciences.
We always invite you out to the farm. The farm is an open place. It's one of the few places at Lake Wheeler that's open to public. We have volunteer work days, we have workshops. Whether you're at NC State or a community member, you're all welcome here.
We also have an Instagram page so you can follow us.
We accept people from all walks of life.
Come out and visit the farm.
We'd love to see you out here.